Well, good day to all of our awesome following. We are not doing our typical mental vacation break. I don't normally put out content on the weekend. I typically like to use that to kind of recharge my battery, spend time with family. But how could we not put this out? Because beta has started, ladies and gentlemen. Beta has started. As you can see here with THWGlobal, there's content that you and I can begin viewing, and we want to begin viewing content. No, we're not going to get paid for it. This is for them to see exactly where we stand. So here's the cool part, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So now we can start putting to rest all the scam information, right? All the scam stuff, because this looks like the real deal to me. This looks like the real deal. Now, obviously, we're not getting paid just yet, but it certainly looks like the real deal to me. So here's what you do. I want you to start going through and watching some of the video content. And then when you watch the video content, for instance, as a part of my demographic study, I love my animal stuff. And so I watch quite a few of these animal videos. And then you either want to do a thumbs up or do a thumbs down on that particular video. You're going to see some of the videos at the end of the video. There's going to be an advertiser there. Some of them may not have that there yet. Don't worry about that part. I would imagine that we're going to see a lot more advertisers as we actually go live. This is the beta test. Now, let me tell you something. By the way, we're going to do an impromptu webinar Monday night, 8 p.m. Monday night, 8 p.m. We'll cover some of the stuff that I'm covering here now and do some FAQs. Excuse me for coughing in your ear. By the way, in your back office, we can toggle back to our back office here. You can go in under the message center, and there is a new message here basically saying that we have on 8/7 that the beta platform has launched. So you can see all of that information back there. Okay, now let me get out of here for just a moment. Here's some things that I started doing that really got me excited. I came down and I clicked where it says about. All right, and I read through this. You feel free to read through this. But what I'm now seeing, I'm getting a different view of THWGlobal, and it was probably there all the time. I'm not an artistic dude. My wife and my children, they get on me because they're more artists, and they can see stuff before it's there. And I'm more of a numbers guy. I want to see the numbers. And so, in any event, as I'm reading through this content, I'm saying, wait a minute, oh my gosh. This is going to be like our own YouTube. Now, some of you probably already got that, right? Even through the promotion, better than YouTube videos. Okay, call me slow on that one because I wasn't getting that the way I'm seeing it right now. But read over where it talks about THWGlobal, because it looks like, and I certainly hope it's the case, that we'll even be able to add our own content ultimately to THWGlobal. And of course, I've got a bunch of content that I add up to YouTube. I'd much rather add that type of content on to the THWGlobal platform when people are going to get paid for viewing content. Also, I want you to go in under legal. Some of the naysayers out there have said, it's a scam because they don't have, the legal policy and all that other stuff. Well, you've got your legal policy. And again, as I started going through this legal policy, and it talked about, excuse me for a moment, I feel a little cough. My little daughter had a little something, looks like she passed it on to me, so bear with me. I'm sorry. Sorry about that, okay? THWGlobal, let's do this one. I think this is important. THWGlobal is an innovative and original free video hosting website that enables users to access, view, upload, store, share, and comment upon their personal videos. Oh, this is our own YouTube. Now, some of you, I'm sure some of you already envisioned that, but again, that's not my strong suit. I'm good at teaching. I'm good at training, and me. I'm good at singing some country music. You know that, right? I'm gonna love you forever. My God, Gosh, that boy's talented. Forever and ever, amen. As long as old women, no, as long as old men sit and talk about the weather. As long as old women sit and talk about old men. That boy is talented. All right, so in any event, I'm reading this and I'm like, cool. Looks like we're going to be able to upload our own content. You know, they talk about the limits, no more than 2 gigabytes, the duration no more than 60 minutes and what have you. And I'm starting to read this about your intellectual property rights. And I'm like, oh man, this is too cool. This is too cool. So not only does it look like we're going to be able to view our content, it looks like we're going to be able to maybe even in time post content on the site. I'm like, oh man, that's cool. That's real cool. So in any event, so I'm excited. I'm really excited, ladies and gentlemen. And so here's what we're going to do on Monday. That'll give me a little time. Somebody said, hey, why don't you do a webinar tonight? Well, I got to prioritize things. We've got some things that we've got to get done for the mobile marketing side, and I was working on that when I saw that we were live. So I need to get back to that. But on Monday we're going to be talking THW Global. This give us a chance to kind of go through some of this a little bit more and maybe share some of our insight with you. And then we'll be doing frequently asked questions. All right. Now, what we may do is we might spend 10 or 15 minutes doing a quick a presentation for your new folks, because what this should do for all of us is this should give us that second wind. I know a lot of people when we did not start viewing on July the 4th, you know, that caused a lot of people to say, well, you know, is it a scam? You know, is it crap? You know, I hope it's not crap, you know, what have you. And so it took a little bit longer, obviously, for them to get this into the marketplace about a month later. But now I think this should give us our second wind to see, okay, there's been something going on behind the scenes that we weren't aware of, and here's the fruit of that. We want to make sure that we're viewing, all right? I'm not saying you're going to be viewing 10 hours a week right now, but you want to go on and start viewing some of the content here. Let's see if this takes me back to, yeah, it takes me right back. And when you're viewing, you can see what's trending here. Excuse me. When you are viewing, make sure that when you view something that you give a thumbs up or a thumb down. You know, if you didn't like the video, what have you, you didn't like the content, okay, maybe it's a thumbs down. But, you know, thumbs up, that's kind of our way of voting. All right, that's kind of our way of voting. And so you can see here, you know, this video already has 4,100 views. Well, let's get that 4,100 to 40,000. All right, let's show the potential advertisers that we're serious. We'll view content where they ultimately will be able to see their advertisements or their promotional offer or what have you. Okay. All right. With that being said, Monday, 8 p.m. Regular webinar link. If you haven't registered for our webinar link, you'll see it. You know, I'm sure we're posting this on YouTube, so you'll see the link below. And we'll still have our Tuesday night webinar. We'll still have our Thursday night webinar. Just want to come out to the field on Monday since we are live. Okay? All right. So make sure that you're registered. Make sure you've done your demographic survey. Make sure you get that message out to everyone on your teams. We love each and every one of you. We'll see you Monday at 8 p.m. Have a good one. If THW Global is gold, and it looks like she is, we're going to make a lot of green. Good day, everyone.